Okay, I have another really quick, great, informative video for you. This is the breakdown. Get it? The breakdown. All right, so on the icon or the avatar for this video, you'll see a fictional propaganda, cognitive dissonant mind control. Don't worry about it; it's not that bad. Photograph of a pineal gland that has fluoride on it. And what you'll notice immediately, it is eaten into the top layer of the flesh of the pineal gland. You've got to get rid of this. You've got to rip this shit out. You understand? It's the only thing that's going to do that is the power of the sun. And he does this, and he's going to heal it back and then rip it again. So the propaganda that we saw is the fiction that is in the article. Basically says, oh, you can get to it when you get to it. It's not that bad. You know, if it was just that, I mean, really, is that really just the whole fucking, you would think, okay, it shoots out of the front. No, it's the whole thing. So what I've learned from my own research is that it's like you're in a big block, like the sword from the stone, like the spear of destiny going into the stone. And if you can, the reversal of truth is to pull it out, break it open, so you can become the king or someone who saves the day or whatever. So this is more like the truth of what it really is like in your head, in your jaw and everything completely calcified. When it decalcifies, you will have full-blown TMJ, because your whole jaw and your whole face and spinal column all the way down is completely calcified. So getting rid of the salt, having all the fastings, and everything that my channel tells you is a right on the money result to get to the Will Ferrell cat in the hat band on your head, to where you feel like your shit's about to pop. And of course, I didn't even know any of this. I connected the dots because I know what I'm doing and I'm right on the money. And those are the confirmations. For me to look back and see semi-pro and freak out and be like, holy shit, he's blowing his top. I get it. Because Will Ferrell doesn't have an afro. They totally made that just so he would be like a light sun idol who's blowing his top. It's just unbelievable. He's semi-pro. Get it? We're going to the big leagues. So the big leagues are over here. It's the unknown. So snap, crackle, and then I have the, you know, I don't want to even include this as anything that's in the equation other than to break down the mind control behind the cognitive dissonance of that article that is on the avatar there. But yeah, that's what it is. And then when you're going through this, the vibration is so much that it creates a burning sensation. It feels like you're being electrocuted. So you're vibrating like a piston does in the engine. And this is just, you just don't even know how to act at that point. You feel electricity, you feel yourself getting shocked from the vibration, you feel pain, you feel dizziness, obviously, nausea. I felt like I was gonna throw up yesterday. It didn't happen, but I was drooling, like you know you do in the beginning stages when you get ready to vomit. But I was drooling because I was dizzy, but I was also nauseated. It's DMT comes out because this is open. This thing secretes DMT, so it's like, and then and when these hit you, man, it's like you're like, oh, I'm here for a minute. And then I'm just like, oh shit, I feel like I might be able to. So my family was there the whole time, and it was just like, fuck, I can't describe it, I can't control it. What's happening, you know? So it's like, man, that shit is intense. And then you get this smoldering heat intensity, and the main thing you want to have is a support system, which is what I've learned. That was a really great thing to have friends that do DMT, anybody that's in your life that can help you, because even if you don't need their help, you're gonna want to hear their voice. It's like having a damn baby. Like, it's like you want to hold somebody's hand and tell them how much you love them, but then you're like, I fucking hate you, get out of my face, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Like, it's like all these emotions, man. It was freaking nuts. It was freaking nuts. But onward we go, right? So this is what it is. This is what I'm going through. Somebody told you that open your third eye and all this stuff. They tell you that because they want you to be cognitive dissonant. They want you to think, oh, it's not a big deal, I'll get to it when I get to it. Or, oh, I felt something, or whatever. I must have made it to the end, you know. But no, it's not a walk in the park. It is something they don't want you to do, and that is why they have protected it that much which is basically poisoning you to protect you. Another funny thing is that this is a genius assault, because this is how two parallel dimensions were created. Out of this, you're living in the fourth dimension. So when they calcified a group of people, those group of people lived in a completely different reality because they couldn't perceive that. So it immediately created a parallel dimension, a break between two realities, where the presumption that someone couldn't see it would be the hard slate of creating another world in reality. So they thought that, you know, in a way, it's like they created another world just by taking a group of people and poisoning them. That is actually quite astonishing, because this controls how we perceive reality. So if you want to create another world, calcify a group's pineal gland, and the whole world changes. And then you've got two different worlds. Fucking crazy. I'm figuring out their game, dude. But this shit is like some perplexing, like beyond Encyclopedia Britannica, beyond like trigonometry and metaphysics. I mean, it's beyond all that shit. It's like, fuck, unbelievable. Well, anyways, I will have more amazing videos as we go through. I haven't started sun gazing yet today, because I know when I do, he's gonna kick my ass and he's gonna put me in that place again. So I just want to make all the videos I can, get the information out before I get to a place of incoherency. And I appreciate all your support. Thank you. I want to respond to all your videos. There's so many responses. I can't respond to everything all the time, because all these damn hundreds of videos I put out, they're always getting responses on the fly, and I can't respond to everybody. It's hundreds and hundreds of responses, and the more responses come in, it's harder to respond. But it's okay. I do care about all of you. I do appreciate you watching Grim Nasty TV, so don't think that I don't care about you. Get a brochure. In the text body, you will see that you can send a donation to support this channel. And you will see also that YouTube should support us more, but they don't like to support people that tell the real truth, because they like to suppress it. If you see big high numbers on the video that you are watching that is claiming to tell you some truth, question it. That is the patsy culprit that reveals itself every time, because they need to push it out to the masses to disinform them. And if it seems like truth and it's being pushed hard, and the real truth is being suppressed and it has low numbers, even though it has the same amount of caliber and information, and the plethora of number of videos should suggest a high coming of the channel. It should fruition into a very profitable, very well viewed, high ranked channel. It's just not doing it, because YouTube controls the damn channels, guys. If they think that you're a fool and they're gonna keep you on the brain damaged Pink Floyd path with daisy chains and laughs, keeping the lunatics on the path, then you might go viral. But if you're not keeping the lunatics on the path and you're making them wake up, then bro, your channel is gonna look like my channel. And it is what it is. It doesn't matter how hard you work and how cool your illustrations are. It doesn't matter how great your information is. These people are douchebags, and they don't want you to know anything. But I'm here for you. Until then, thank you for watching Grim Nasty TV. Don't go to the fake. Go to your fate. You don't want to end up on a dinner plate. For heaven's sake, stay awake.